chop, you rock it back and forth. That's why the handles are like that instead of straight across the middle like a chopper.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, if chopping comes more naturally to me than rocking, why can't I chop?
Because rocking makes less noise, makes less of a mess, and uses less energy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't chop as well.
Yes, it does.
It couldn't possibly.
Would you like to cut the chicken into 1-inch cubes and have me chop?
Aha, you said chop.
Would you like to switch jobs?
No.
Then rock, baby. Rock.
I'll get it. Hello? Oh, hi, Mrs. Barsky. How are you? No, I'm sorry. Allie's not here right now. Oh, you're in New York City. Guess who just walked in the door? It's Allie. Allie, it's your mother-in-law. She's in the city.
Oh, good.
Oh, here she is. Nice to talk to you.
Hi, Eileen. What are you doing in town? How fun. What? Oh, gee, that's impossible. We're in the middle of catering a huge dinner for tonight. Eileen's here on a shopping spree, and she invited us to lunch.
Oh, where?
No, I told her we couldn't go. Oh, gee, Eileen, the place is a mess. Around the corner? Sure. Come on up. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. Guess who's coming to lunch?
She won't be any trouble. Eileen is nice.
She's too nice.
Wow, she must be starved.
I don't smell it yet.
Lou, I have told you before, I do not want you coming into this apartment unless we open the door.
Hey, come on. I knew you two be cooking up to your armpits, so I figured I'd make it easy for you and let myself in. You want to go back out and ring the bell. Then you could stop your work, wash your hands, dry them off, and let me in.
Do it. Whoever came up with the term super.
Think she'd like tuna?
Who knows? My mother-in-law is the kind of woman who thinks everything is wonderful. Oh, Eileen, I'm sorry. Did I just stick you in the eye with a pencil? Oh, that's all right, dear. Here's one for my ear.
Have you written your speech for Saturday yet?
I'm not going to make a speech.
Come on, you have to say something.
I'll say thank you. You make the speech.
Fine. Did you write it yet?
Write your own speech.
Allie, you're better at it than I am.
Okay. You write a first draft and I'll look it over.
Come on, what was that? Some little feminine joke or something?
What do you want, Lou?
I want to smell the smell. Come on, I don't smell it yet. Should be over the building by now.
Get your nose out of there. The way it smells now is the way it is going to smell until it dies.
Well, that's not the smell my family's used to.
That is an authentic Italian sauce. If your family is not used to that smell, they have been smelling wrong all these years.
For what you're paying us to cater your family dinner, you're lucky you get any smell at all.
Could have turned the job down.
And waited until Mayor Kutch grew hair before you fixed the leak in the bathroom?
One hand washes the other.
Not in a bathroom sink.
He's a little more basil.
Get out!
You're very good at that, Eileen.
No, it's not me. It's Allie's parsley.
No, it's you. Kate had that exact same parsley and could do nothing with it.
Oh, you probably had the bad sprigs.
I did. I had awful sprigs.
Now, tell me about this award you're winning.
Oh, it's nothing, really.
Not true. It's terrific. It's from the Independent Women's Association of New York City.
Oh, my.
They give this award every year to some women that are on the move. And your daughter-in-law and I have won for Best Small Business Operators.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
What else? Tell me. Your children are fine. Bob loves his work. You're pregnant.
Your children are fine, Bob loves his work, and what?
Is my grandchild on the way?
Do I look heavy?
No, dear, you look just right.
Why'd you ask?
Oh, Allie, I'm sorry, but I just assumed you'd be pregnant by now because I know how much Bob wants you to have a baby and how much you want to please him.
Eileen, I'm sorry. We are running so far behind.
Oh, of course, I understand. Give Bob a great big kiss for me. You two make the most beautiful couple. May I be perfectly frank with you?
By all means.
I wouldn't mind one bit if the baby looked like you. Boy or girl.
We discussed it, Kate. I mean, Bob and I discussed this.
I believe it.
We discussed it thoroughly.
Sure.
I mean it.
I know it.
We agreed that we did not want to have a baby.
Right.
Here's how it went. Bob said he did not want to have a baby. And I said I did not want to have a baby. That's how we agreed. We did not want to have a baby.
Who said it first, Allie? If he said it first, then obviously he meant it. If you said it first, then maybe he just said it because he thought it would please you.
I don't remember. Wait, it was right after he proposed. We were talking about the Giants. That's it. Right.
And that's how he knew that you didn't want to have a baby?
No.
That you didn't want to have a giant?
No. We were talking about the Giants and about how someday Bob would really like to be a sportscaster for the Giants. And I said, oh, gee, Chip would really like that. And that led to how much Bob really liked Chip and Jenny. And then we talked about whether or not we were going to have a baby and whether I was, going to have... And that's how we agreed that we were not going to have a baby.
So, did you agree with him or did he agree with you?
I don't remember.
Oh, it really doesn't make any difference anyway, Allie.
Oh, yes, it does, Kate. Because if Bob wants to have a baby, sooner or later, he's going to dump me for a baby maker.
I can't believe how right I was about you girls. They loved everything. And I never see my cousin Nunzio eat like that before. Usually he's such a picky eater. But tonight, he ate like the Russians were in the Lincoln Tunnel.
You owe us $782. Now, that's 52 meals at $15 a pop, not counting Nunzio's 2 extras.
1.
2.
I never seen him eat like that, I swear to God. How'd you make that sauce, anyway?
Lou, it's late. Give us our check.
Yeah. I forgot my checkbook.
Get it.
Well, you don't trust me till tomorrow.
We trust you, Lou. We trust you, but anything could happen between now and tomorrow. You could get hit by a bus. You could slip in the bathtub. You could get eaten by Nunzio.
For you, I found my checkbook, Angel Face. Okay, we're gonna call it 700 even.
Call it something else.
750, you don't gotta tip me when I fix the sink tomorrow, all right?
Fine, right.
Good night, Lou.
Listen, dream about me, sweet face.
Is it just me, or are you in love with him, too? Allie, why don't you go get dressed and cleaned up for Bob, and I'll take care of all this.
No, I want some time to unwind and to think. Bob won't be home for an hour or so, so you go to bed. We did great tonight, partner.
That's why we win those awards.
Start thinking about that speech.
Maybe Bob didn't say anything to his mother. You might have nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
Hi. Al.
Oh, you're home.
You're red.
How'd you get home so quickly?
Oh, company plane. The head of the station was flying up, invited me to join him.
Terrific.
Yeah. I got to get me one of those babies. Private planes. They're really fantastic. Hey, why don't you put one of those in our dream book for the future? They only cost $6 million.
Let's get 2.
You got it.
Bob? What else do you want in your dream book? I mean, what do you want for the future? What do you really want?
Well, my dream for the immediate future is to have a wife lying in bed next to me, al dente, no sauce.
Give me 15 minutes. Bob, I want to ask you a question, and I want you to answer it totally honestly. I mean it, Bob. I want to know what you want, all right?
Well, sure, if it's a fair question.
What do you mean a fair question?
Well, I mean, if you're going to ask me if sex with you is better than with anyone else I've been in bed with, I'd have to say yes, right? I'd be crazy to say no, even if it were true. I mean, what would either of us gain from that? See, I'm just using that as an example of an unfair question.
People can die from examples.
Look, you are the best. That is the total honest truth. Now, what's your question?
Do you want to have a baby?
Do you?
Well, Bob, I want to know your answer. What do you want?
Didn't we have this discussion once?
Yes, but I'm not sure if you said what you did because I said what I did or because it was what you really meant.
Al, it's not for me to say whether or not we have a baby. I mean, you have to go through pregnancy, through childbirth. You have to clean it. Stay up with it. Stay home with it. Take care of it.
Well, why can't you clean it and stay up with it, stay home with it and take care of it?
Because it hates it when I do that. It wants you.
Okay. For the sake of this discussion, let's say I love doing that.
Well, then, do you want a baby? We'll have a baby.
Bob, we can't have a marriage if when I ask you a question, you don't answer me honestly. Now, do you want to have a baby, yes or no? I want to know your opinion of what you want for you, not what you think I want, but what you want. You know, the trouble with perfect marriages is people never really say what they feel. Good night, honey.
Tomorrow, you're winning an award as an independent, free-thinking woman. And yet today, you're telling me that you're considering having a baby to please your husband who doesn't even care if you didn't.
Keep your voice down. I said considering. That means considering not as well as considering to.
Come on, Bob.
I'm right behind you.
Where are you guys going?
Batting cages.
Oh, is it open?
All year round.
So long, hon.
Bye. How about you?
So long, hon.
Have fun. What does Bob need with another kid? He loves Chip. They love to go out and play. They have their little tricks like that nudge. Did you see that nudge?
Yeah, I saw it. He wants a Barsky. Someone to carry on the name after he's gone.
Allie, tell him that you'll make it your business to outlive him. What if you have a girl? She'll only be a Barsky until she gets married anyway. Or you could go on trying for boys. Hi, have you met my friend Allie? Like her hip? She just had her 15th girl.
All right. Did you write that speech yet?
I can't do it, Allie. You're going to have to do it for me. I just sit there staring at the paper in my typewriter, like looking at a test pattern when I was a kid. Nothing happens.
Do you know what you want to say?
I think so. It's just that I can't write it.
Get Chip's tape recorder, speak into that, play it back, and type it.
Couldn't I just tell it to you and you write it down and fix it for me?
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right,
Yes?
would you mind? Never mind.
What?
No, it's just such a stupid idea.
Now, come on.
It would really help if you would introduce me. I told you it was a stupid idea.
And now to receive award for whatever. Kate McCardle.
And Allie Barsky.
And Allie Barsky.
Yay! That wasn't really necessary.
And Allie Barsky.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. On behalf of my partner and myself, I would just
That's
like...
not right, Kate.
Come on, Allie. What's wrong with that? That can't be wrong.
You asked for my help.
How can that be wrong? I've heard people say that all my life.
On behalf of myself? On behalf of my partner is right, but you don't say on behalf of myself. If you were accepting an award alone, you wouldn't say thank you on behalf of myself. You would say thank you. I would like to say... No, you would say thank you and just say...
If you don't want to help, don't help.
Who is it?
Miss November.
Come in, Mom.
Bob said you guys had a terrific time.
It was fun.
Bob really likes you, Chip.
Yeah?
He makes kind of a nifty dad, doesn't he?
Where's this going, Mom?
How would you feel about Bob and me having a baby?
Where's it gonna sleep?
Well, you get to keep your own room.
Okay. Have it.
You see, Bob's never had a child of his own.
I can understand that. What I can't understand is why you'd want to have another child. I mean, you're not young anymore.
Well, they have ramps at maternity wards.
Look, if you're worried that I'll feel jealous or alienated or anything like that, forget it. I'll even babysit it from free. It's just that I hope you realize what your life will be all about once it's born.
I will. And I haven't made any decisions yet. And if I do decide to have one, it's nice to know that I won't be losing a daughter. I'll be gaining a mother.
And what is a surer route to true liberation than to make ourselves financially independent? Our next two awardees are doing just that. They own and operate a very successful catering enterprise and a full-service company that will do anything or go anywhere, provided the price and the purpose is right. For their initiative, diligence, and industriousness, we are proud to present these awards to Kate McArdle and Allison Barsky.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Evelyn. And on behalf of my partner, with whom I agree, I would just like to express appreciation to this organization for awarding us this high honor. We not only pledge to continue to work for the success of our small business, but to use whatever success and knowledge that we acquire to help other women become independent as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for this award. I'm sorry, I don't want to take up much of your time, but I must say that I am grateful for all of the women, past and present, who have helped us, including my daughter Jenny, who has always helped me to be an individual and to think for myself. And I'd also like to thank the two men in my life, my son Chip, who never made me feel as though I was slighting him because I wasn't giving him every minute of my time, and my husband Bob, who never made any demands on me at all. Not that he had any right to. He never made any requests either. Well, no, one request. Well, no. It really wasn't him. I mean, that's what mothers-in-law are for. But of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but I do. And anyway, it's a fair request, and it's a request that I think I want for myself one day. So I can't even blame him for it. So, thank you very much for this award.
Next time, let me help you write your speech.
Yeah.
I sure was proud of you today.
Good. Thank you.
Why didn't you tell me that you wanted a baby?
Well, because you never told me you wanted a baby.
Well, sure I did, if you did.
Hold it. Hold it. Okay. Now, the question is, Bob and Allie, do you want to have a baby? Yes or no? On the count of 3, we both answer independently and honestly. Got it?
No, wait.
Got it?
Got it.
Ready?
Ready.
Bob and Allie, do you want to have a baby, yes or no? 1, 2, 3.
Around the park.
A compromise. How about a nice brisk walk to the French bakery?
Fair deal.
Slow down!
Great meal, Al. You know, that's what I miss most when I'm in Washington.
Is that all you miss?
That's all.
Allie, are these your pickled sweat socks?
Those have been here longer than we have.
Well, let's start tossing things out. We're running out of room here.
Hey, anything you don't want, I have plenty of room for back at the dorm.
Oh, well, here, you can take this. Couple days, it'll be a science project.
Anything from tonight available? Mrs. Barsky, you're a great cook. That was the best meal I've had since the last time I ate here.
Thank you, Ben. I'll pack up some leftovers. Touch that and die.
Boy, I can't wait till I'm at college so I can come home and eat whatever I want.
Oh, Chip, you'll love it.
Yeah, I bet. But what do you do all day?
Well, we go to classes, we study, and I sing in the chorus.
I go to the library, study Russian. I play trombone in the band.
Were you two always this boring, or did you have to take a course?
Oh, shoot, this has an ink stain in the pocket.
Good, we can get rid of it.
No, that's a great shirt. I've got one just like it.
Good, we can get rid of it.
Well, we should go, Ben, if we want to get back in time to study.
Yeah, you're right.
That's how you pack? Everything will get wrinkled.
Well, it all gets wrinkled anyway. We have about this much drawer space.
Thanks again for dinner tonight. And tomorrow night, and the next night.
I packed some fruit in there for your roommate. I remembered she doesn't eat meat.
Thanks, Mom. Bye-bye.
Bye. I really like that boy.
We really can tell.
I am so lucky. I have a daughter who turned out exactly the way I wanted her to. She's just like me. We have the same taste in men. We have the same bad taste in shirts.
My plane leaves in 2 hours. I got to get ready.
You know, I bet Jenny could use a new chest of drawers up in that room.
What a nice mom.
Well, I have a nice kid.
I'll take the Civil War for 300, please, Alex.
The answer is the specific issue which precipitated the Civil War.
What is whether or not slavery should be permitted to expand into the territories?
Right. Hi.
Hey, Jenny, any chance I can borrow your blow dryer? My stupid idiot roommate broke mine.
Oh, sorry, mine's broken too.
Yeah, we've both been using mine, but you can borrow.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot. I'll bring it right back.
Meanwhile, back at the plantation.
Oh, we know enough. I'm gonna take a nap.
No, we're not done yet.
Jenny, I'm really tired.
Come on, how about a caffeine break? I'll go get us a couple of sodas.
No. Stay here. I'll go get them.
Yeah, sure. Ben, get up.
What? It's tomorrow already?
No, it's double jeopardy. I just saw my mother coming up the hallway.
Your mother, the one from last night?
Yeah, that's the one.
She never pops in.
She never did before.
Well, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, so are you.
No way. I'm transferring.
Come in. Hi. What are you guys doing up here?
Hey, you're just in time for the wrap-up of the Civil War.
Too late to put some money down on the North?
I brought you a surprise. Come, help me bring it in.
Ooh, I hope it's a pony.
Okay. Oh, I think it should go right over there, under the window next to the stereo.
This is so great, Mom. Thank you.
There. How's that look?
Perfect. You always know what I need.
I'm a mother. I know everything. Where's your roommate?
My roommate? She's in the bathroom. I'll go get her.
No hurry. So, how's the studying going?
Oh, it's a killer. And the worst part is, I know I'll forget everything within 5 minutes after that test.
Oh, you'd be amazed at how much you retain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What was the key factor which contributed to the Civil War's inevitability?
pasta salad.
Pasta salad?
Yeah, when the Northerners rode through the South, they stopped off at Tara, insisted that Scarlett serve it at the barbecue. Big blow up.
Oh, yeah. Funny how it all comes back.
Well, here's my roommate, Cheryl.
Hi, good to see you again.
Hi.
Oh, and this is Kate.
Hi.
I see you take the trombone, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's great.
Not great. Good.
Are you and Ben in the same Russian class?
Da.
Really popular subject.
Da.
Can't you say anything else but da?
Yet really.
I think that's pretty darn good for first-year Russian.
So, Mom, you came all the way up here just to deliver me a dresser? That's so nice. Can we take you out for coffee? Or...
Oh, no, we gotta run. Let's get going.
Maybe next time.
Well, I'll walk you out.
Thanks. Yet really?
Well, it's difficult to form a sentence when you only know 2 words.
I know. Thanks for the help.
Sure.
Didn't I see you come back in?
I just told him I forgot my book. Thanks, Cheryl.
I hope it worked.
Yeah, me too. My mother would kill me if she ever found out that Ben and I are living together.
Really.
Da.
Da 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 da.
Uh-huh. Oh, yes, we can do that. Thank you very much for calling. Goodbye.
Who was that?
That was Mrs. Ellis.
Ah. I hope you told her that she has nothing to worry about this evening, as I have made the most incredible beef stroganoff.
Well, I hope we can quick pick up some beef stroganoff helper.
Why?
Because Mrs. Ellis just called to add 4 more guests.
Don't worry. Be happy. Kate, I've been thinking. Don't you think it's kind of odd that Cheryl and Ben have so much in common? That they share the same Russian class and they both play the trombone?
Uh-huh.
I don't think Cheryl is Jenny's roommate.
Uh-uh.
I think they're pulling a fast one on us.
Uh-huh.
I think Cheryl is Ben's roommate. What do you think?
I think you're half right.
What do you mean half right?
The half about Ben having a roommate.
Not Cheryl?
Not Cheryl.
How could Jenny do this to me?
I don't think this has anything to do with you, Allie. And before you get excited, we're not even really sure that that's what's going on. We just have this incredible body of evidence. Anyway, so what if it is going on? What's so terrible? That's what kids are doing today.
What kids?
Your kid.
Well, I caved in when she insisted on a co-ed dorm. But I draw the line at a co-ed room.
Allie, don't go out and do anything that you'll be sorry for.
Oh, I won't be sorry. They might be, but I won't be.
She'll be sorry.
Здравствуйте.
Ooh, I love it when you talk Russian.
Ah, Moscow, Kiev, Leningrad.
Siberia.
Mom!
Mrs. Barsky, what a surprise.
Obviously.
What's up, Mom?
Ben, could Jenny and I be alone for a moment, please?
Sure, I'll just go down to my room and have some of those delicious leftovers.
Your room. This is your room, isn't it?
Uh-oh.
Ben, stay. This involves you too. Look, Mom, just try not to get too excited.
I'll try. Just what the hell is going on?
Well, if you'll just excuse me, I'll...
No, stay here. Look, Mom, it just makes so much sense. I mean, we're in love.
Oh, well, that's conducive to clear thinking.
Okay, look,
We have 3 classes together. We spend all our free time together. We study together.
That should be enough.
I'd sure like a little space right about now.
You got it.
Ben, stay right here.
How about here?
Look, can't you just try and be reasonable?
I don't have to be reasonable. I'm your mother.
But, Mom...
No, but moms. You're 18 years old, and as long as your father and I are paying for your tuition, your meal plan, paying for you to live with a girl in this dorm, you will do so. Am I making myself clear?
Yes!
But I set her straight. Oh, Bob, can you imagine 18 years old and she thinks it's fine to live with her boyfriend? Well, we'll see how fast that changes. Hold on, Bob. Jenny's here.
What brings you guys out on a school night?
Oh, nothing much. Mom, we just wanted you to know that we've discussed what you told us.
Good. I discussed what I told them.
And we've come to a decision.
Good. Come to a decision.
We're getting married.
They are out of their minds. Hello? Hello? Charles? I called your service because we have an emergency. It's about Jenny. Jenny, your daughter. How far are you from a gas station? Well, pull in and call me from a real phone.
I didn't know it was loaded.
It's no time for jokes.
Who was that on the phone?
It's Charles calling from our own.
What?
His car phone. But when he's up in the mountains by their little cabin, it sounds like our own. I hope he backs me up on what I said to Jenny.
At the risk of getting yelled at, maybe you shouldn't have yelled at them.
Oh, yes, I should have. They're too young to get married. They're just teenagers.
Yes, but they're teenagers in love, and all the yelling in the world isn't going to change that.
What's your solution?
Well, I think you should do what I did. Let your kid go to school out of state and, pray.
It's a little late for that.
Why don't you just go ahead and give in and let them live together?
No way!
Well, then you are going to have to sit down and calmly tell them what marriage is really all about.
I did that.
No, you told them what life would be all about over your dead body.
Hello? Yes, Charles, this is much better. Yeah, we have a problem. Jenny wants to marry her boyfriend. Uh-huh. Yes? I agree. Fine. Goodbye.
That was quick. What'd he say?
He said he had every confidence that I could handle it, and if I got into trouble, I should call him.
The man is a rock.
I've got to talk her out of this. Help me.
Allie, you better be careful. Think Romeo and Juliet.
What about them?
Well, the more Mrs. Capulet tried to talk him out of it, the more they were destined to get married. I think that you should just act like you thought it over and you approve it.
Jenny saw Romeo and Juliet. She knows how it ends.
Think the Fantastics. All through their lives, the boy and the girl were never allowed to be together. They grow up, finally their fathers approve, and suddenly the boy and the girl take no interest in each other.
So I'm to act like I approve. How do I do that?
Okay, think Lucy and Ethel.
Listen to this. You can make up to $8 an hour working in a pizza shop. That's a lot of dough.
Good.
That was a joke.
Oh, sorry. What's with the job, honey?
Well, I figured after my mom's big lecture on how will we support ourselves, we ought to give it a shot.
Yeah, but making $8 an hour isn't going to pay for school.
No, of course not. But it's not going to happen anyway. Look, my dad's not going to cut me off.
Jenny, Is this how we really want to start out? I mean, maybe we are deluding ourselves by thinking that sharing this room is something like being married. Maybe we are too young.
Sounds like you've been talking to my mom.
No, I've been talking to my mother and to my father. I just got off the phone with them. Jenny, the truth is, if we get married, they won't be talking to me. They just flat out said, no, you can't get married.
Like my mom?
Worse. My mother was on one phone and my father was on the extension. They were yelling at me in stereo. Oh, Jenny, they haven't even met you yet. And already they're accusing you of ruining my life. They're threatening to pull me out of school and make me go to work.
So you think we should call it off?
It gets worse. I think we should switch back with our old roommates. I hate to, Jenny, but I think we should.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, I felt really bad doing that to my mom anyway. It's just that, why do parents always have to win?
Hey, do they? Once we take them for $70,000 and get our degrees, we can do whatever we want.
You are so smart. Hello? Why? Sure, but why? Okay, we'll be right over. This is my mom. She wants us to come over.
Do we have to?
I'm sure it's just to talk.
Okay. We'll tell her we're not getting married. That should make her happy.
No, Ben, it would make her happy if I told her you were gay.
Hey, that would make me Ben gay, huh?
Oh.
She's not getting married. She's just too young. It's out of the question.
By the time we finish giving them our version of marriage, I'm sure those kids will change their mind.
I hope so. Boy, life was a lot simpler when we were in college. We didn't have such complex issues to deal with.
We didn't have complex issues. What about Vietnam, race riots, the first attempt to introduce the metric system?
Okay, so I forgot a few things.
Hi.
Well, there's the happy couple.
Hi. I'm glad you're here.
Look, Mom, we know that you don't want us to get married.
That's not true.
It's not?
No, I've thought it over and I've decided if you really love each other, you might as well be together.
We should?
Kate?
Reverse Psychology 101.
This is from Max and my first apartment.
Oh, you had mice?
No, we had roaches. Anyway, I thought that maybe you guys should have it now.
Oh, thanks, Kate, but we don't have roaches in the dorm.
But if you get married, you'll have to move out.
Yeah, and when you first get started, you can't afford very much.
And whatever you get, you'll want to keep clean, so I got you an engagement present.
A toilet brush?
And scouring powder, and disinfectant, and rubber gloves.
2 pair, because we know you're going to want to share that housework.
Housework?
Yeah, that's half the fun.
Yes, a family that sprays together stays together.
Oh, speaking of families.
Mom, we know all about birth control.
Oh, so did Max and I. Have you met my daughter, Emma?
You know, we should probably talk about the wedding. I thought it should be something small, perhaps about 200 people. There are things we have to talk about before the wedding. The dress, the flowers, the caterer. I'm sorry, Jenny. Here I am, dealing with probably the most important moment of your life. And I'm being a jerk. Instead, I should be straightforward with you and tell you exactly how I feel, and I'm acting like Bozo the Clown.
And his sidekick, Clarabelle.
Mom, it's okay. Ben and I
No,
came
Jenny,
all the way
Jenny,
over
hear me out. Getting married because you love each other and you want to spend the rest of your life together is one thing.
But, Mrs. Barson...
Yeah, but getting married because I won't let you live together in the dorm is
crazy, which is why we came over.
Crazy! Exactly! You're too young to get married. There are so many choices you have left, so many changes.
Yeah, we know.
So I'm asking you, please, just to give up on the idea, just until you graduate. If you don't want to do it because I'm asking you, do it as a favor for me. For a mother who loves you so much.
Okay, Mom, we will.
Really?
Really?
looks like the wedding's off.
So, does that upset you?
No, not really. I could never figure out who to sit my Aunt Delia with. Nobody likes her.
Every family has one of those.
Well, we better go, Ben, if we want to move your stuff out of my room.
Tonight?
Well, sure, if we get back on time.
Well, hey, take a cab. Here, take 2. Here's money. Take money.
Mom, we don't need your money.
Come on, let's hear it.
It's silly.
Come on.
Okay, it's a Busby Berkeley musical, all singing and dancing.
And you're the young innocent who goes on when the star can't?
No, I'm the second chorus girl in the 3rd row in the back.
Allie, we have got to get you a bigger part in your own life. Thanks, Lou.
Hey, anything for you, princess. Wouldn't let someone as delicate as you take a chance on straining itself. Here, Allie.
A new boy bagged me today, Jeffrey. I was his very first customer.
First time on the job and bags like a veteran. Hi, honey.
Hey, look who's here. How you doing, Mike?
Hiya, Lou.
How's the prince of the 9th floor?
9 is fine. Give me 10.
9, 10.
Have you got any more of those brownies? They're intense.
Yeah, they're intense.
No, I'm afraid that you guys finished them off yesterday, along with every single thing else in the refrigerator. You know, I'm beginning to worry about the missing pot holder.
Mike really likes the brownies, Mom. Do you think you could make some more?
Not in the next 5 minutes. Why are you so tired?
I'm not.
Why are you yawning?
It's fun.
If you're looking for the deviled eggs, they're gone.
Yeah, we served them at the luncheon that we catered today. Imagine our surprise when we unwrapped the plate and found 8 eggs where there used to be 12.
Sorry, Mom.
It's okay, just let me know next time.
You talked to Bob today?
Mm-hmm, this morning, why?
We're still set for the basketball game Sunday, aren't we? I mean, did you get the tickets and stuff?
Well, they're not tickets, they're press passes, and believe me, he is as excited as you are.
Press passes. Wow, very strong. Who's playing?
The Knicks and the Lakers. I'm actually going to be sitting behind the Knicks bench talking to Patrick Ewing.
What are you going to say?
I haven't decided. Either I'll just ask for an autograph or I'll try something funny like down in front.
Go for the autograph. I like your teeth the way they are.
Hey, you know what you should do? Tell him you've got an incurable disease and then give him a bunch of pictures and ask him to get the whole team to sign them. We'll make a fortune.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
No, it's not. And don't eat too much of that stuff. I'm making a great dinner.
Okay, Mom.
Got it.
You're staying for dinner, too?
Hey, thanks, sure. I don't eat fish.
We're having fish.
Have you got a steak you could defrost?
Gee, no, Mike, I don't.
Don't sweat. Hey, we'll make it another time. Don't feel bad.
Kate, what's wrong with me?
What do you mean?
I don't feel bad.
Back to work.
I've almost got another one finished.
You're a gold mine. Let's see, this one must be, Julie Douglas, 19G, 5-page book report on the Iliad.
The Iliad, yeah. I love writing about the battles and who killed who and who got killed back.
Sounds like another Rambo ripoff. Here you go. Kevin Oshima down in 7A, paid up. 15 big ones. Here's your cut.
Thanks. Not that I have a problem with it or anything, but could you, tell me again why I get 5 and you get 10?
Sure. I came up with the idea. I go all around the building. I line up potential clients. I collect the money. I take all the risks. You write. I think you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, and pretty soon I'll have enough to buy a pair of shades, just like yours.
Yeah, they're cool. They're so dark, nobody can see in. Hell, I can barely see out. Here, you can try them out. Just keep your thumbs off the lenses.
Thanks. Mike, what we're doing is okay, right?
Writing kids' papers? It's a lot better than okay. We're educators.
Educators?
Sure. What kind of kids use our service?
Rich ones.
I mean, besides that, kids who'd write crummy papers if they tried to write them themselves. Kids who'd never get to see what a good paper even looked like. Kids who never learn.
Yeah, we're like teachers. All we need is a lounge where we can go drink coffee and smoke.
Here, taste this. I added something new.
Okay.
Can you tell what it is?
pine cleanser?
Jalapenos. Doesn't work, huh?
You try it.
Oh, I came up with a recipe for toxic waste.
Oh, no. Just figure out a way to dispose of it and you'll save the world.
How does everybody get into this building? Yes.
Is Mike here?
Yes.
Nice place. You rich? No, they're poor. Does this place look like a shelter? What's something like this cost? A couple thousand a month?
Couple thousand? What are you, crazy? Does she look like Madonna? This is only 400 or 500 tops.
Give me a break. Look at that view. This is 1,000 easy.
Since you girls don't need me for this discussion, why don't I go tell Mike you're here?
Thanks.
Who shall I say is calling?
I'm Monica. She's Sherry. Hi.
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 She's Chip's mother, right?
Right.
And you're the other one, right?
No, he only has one mother.
Mike said that Chip lived with his mother and his stepfather and another lady.
Oh, right. I'm Kate. I'm the other woman.
Can I ask you a question, Kate?
I really don't know how much the apartment costs.
Gotta be 1,000 easy.
Would you like to taste some sauce?
All right, Cherie, Monica.
Monica, Cherie.
Right.
Hello? Oh, sure, I'll accept the charges. Hi, Emma, how are you?
Let's go. Later, buddy. Hang in there. Get your work done.
Wait, later, Sherry, Monica.
Yeah.
Mike,
Yeah?
which one's mine?
Whichever one you want.
All right. Wonder which one I should pick. Oh, hey, Mom. How do you like my new jacket?
Well, where'd you get that?
It was Mike's. He got that new one and sold me his old one. All faded and broken in already. He's great. We're both wearing these to the party Saturday night.
Chip, what does which one's mine and whichever you want mean, and what party?
Mike's having a party Saturday night in the rec room, and Sherry and Monica are his dates, and he said I could have whichever one I want.
Now I know why I never liked him. He's a slave trader.
He's just super cool. And when I'm with him, everybody thinks I'm cool.
Ah, yes, secondhand cool. I've read about it.
And all the younger kids in the building think Mike's a god. So now they're starting to think of me as a god, too.
Maybe they'll build you a Lego temple.
Funny, Mom.
Chip, girls are not hors d'oeuvres to be passed around at parties, and you are not a god. You're just a great kid, and you don't need Mike to prove you're cool. Besides, what does he want to spend so much time with you for anyway?
Oh, thanks a lot, Mom.
Well, no, I didn't mean it that way. I mean, you're 2 years younger than he is. He's in high school.
Well, maybe he thinks I'm more grown up than you do.
Well, I wasn't insulting you, Chip.
I'm a little tired, Mom. I've got a lot of homework, and I better get to it, so I'll have it all done by the weekend. See you later.
Wait a minute. I love you.
I know.
Emma says hi. She loves California.
How's she sound?
Very tan. But she's getting all A's and B's on her midterms.
Girls are so easy.
Yeah. Monica and Sherry seem very easy.
Kate, do you know why Mike is spending so much time with Chip lately?
Well, it's pretty obvious that Chip idolizes him.
Yeah, he reminds me of Eddie Haskell.
Why don't you have Bob have a talk with him?
Oh, Bob's on his way to Washington, and he won't be back until Sunday. I just wish I knew something about this kid. His parents live in the building. Maybe I should call them.
Why don't you just keep an eye on him and see what happens? You know, kids change idols like they change underwear. When I was a young girl, I wanted to be Nancy Sinatra.
I wanted to be Barbie. Yeah, she had a great figure.
She was a doll.
Yeah, and those clothes were great. All that spandex.
You're worried about Chip?
Did you pour glue in here?
Oh, it's not that bad.
Oh, you want to bet? You may need a whole new door, and that means big bucks.
Couldn't you at least try to fix it?
All right.
Lou, I need a guy's opinion on something.
Why didn't you talk to your husband about it?
Well, Bob's a man. You're a guy. You see, Chip's been spending an awful lot of time with Mike Sheridan lately, and I don't know, he's just a little rough around the edges. And I thought, well, you know him, maybe you could...
Whoa, I get it. You thought being a little rough around the edges myself, you come to me.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
You don't think Mike's good enough to hang out with your kid, right?
No, no, it's not that. It's just that, well, he's different, tough. Well, at least compared to Chip.
Are you kidding? Compared to Chip, Mary Tyler Moore is tough. He needs a guy like Mike around to keep him from becoming a wimp.
Chip is not a wimp. He was just raised in a household full of kind, nurturing people.
Look, Mike's a good kid, He's a little smart-mouthed. He's an operator. But he's okay. Okay?
Okay.
There. You got your door fixed, you got your guy's opinion. Is there anything else?
No, thank you. Oh, and listen, if you ever want a woman's opinion...
Whoa, I never wanted one. Believe me, I get plenty of them, but I never wanted one. I'll say.
Mom, it's only $50. Everyone else in the band is putting in $50 each.
Well, if it's only $50, why don't you pay for it yourself?
I don't have it.
Then when did it become only?
Look, it's a great synthesizer and a bargain.
Jenny, I give you spending money every week. Why don't you use that?
Because that barely gets me through the week and I don't have enough left over to save. Where's Kate?
Up in Connecticut visiting her mother. Why?
Because she'd be on my side.
I'm sorry. I just don't think a synthesizer is a major part of a college education. When I was in school...
Mom, please. If I'm not getting the money, I shouldn't have to hear the nostalgia.
Fair enough.
Hey, it's Lou.
Come in.
We got trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Is Chip around?
Yeah, he's in his room. I'll go get him.
Ixnay.
Lou, what's going on?
Well, you were right. Chip and Mike are definitely up to something.
I knew it. I'll kill them.
Mom, you don't even know what's going on. What's going on?
They're selling term papers to other kids in the building. I overheard Mike down in the rec room doing some deals. Seems he does all the legwork, while your kid does all the brainy stuff.
Which explains why Chip's been so tired lately, and where he got the cash to buy Mike's old clothes.
Sounds like he's being used.
Right, and since I'm the one who told you he was a good influence, I kind of feel responsible, but otherwise I wouldn't have ratted on him.
I appreciate your ratting, Lou. So, Chip's been selling term papers.
I think we're about to witness the death of a salesman.
And that is why the author chooses the road not taken. Good enough.
Hey, buddy, we hit the jackpot.
What? What happened?
We just got orders for 12 papers.
12 more? Great.
Hey, some kid dropped by. He and his friends heard about us all the way in Brooklyn.
12 papers, that's $180.
And 60 of it's yours. Here's the list. They need them by Monday morning.
Wait a second. Monday morning? This Monday morning?
Yeah.
But today's Friday. That'll just give me the weekend. And tomorrow's the party with Sherry or Monica, and Sunday I'm going to the Knicks game with Bob. Press passes, remember?
So, you still got time.
I don't know. 12 papers in 3 days?
Hey, no problem. You're a bright guy. That's why I hang out with you.
Oh, yeah, right. Does, Monica like smart guys?
You, like her better than Sherry, right?
I think so.
Monica likes all guys.
Romeo and Juliet killed themselves, and they lived happily ever after. Wait a minute.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
I was up most of the night working. I figure if I can get 2 more done before the party, I still have a chance.
A chance? You mean you might not finish them all?
Well, this is a lot of work. I don't just have to write the papers, I have to study the material first.
You don't have to study, man. Just skim a little. Copy it out of the book if you have to.
I can't do that.
You know, Chip, I don't feel good about your pushing yourself like this.
Me neither.
I mean, it's wrong of me to expect you to do 12 papers, boom, 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 just so you can go to some dumb old party.
I thought you said this was going to be the hottest party of the year.
No way. Same old music, same old chicks. You won't miss a thing.
You mean you don't want me to go?
Chip, babe, we got a business to run here.
What about Monica?
She'll keep.
But she's expecting to be my date, right?
She could be my date, too, no problem.
What about me? I thought I was finally going to get to first base.
Sorry, pal. We need to sacrifice Fly for the good of the team. Hey, but don't sweat it. A few more weekends like this, you can get to first base with any chick you want.
Yeah, and a few more weekends like this, and I'll be too tired to play.
You know, Chip, I don't like to hear you talk like that, buddy. I mean, I'd be sorry to have to try to find a new partner.
A new partner?
Business conditions change. Partnerships dissolve. New partnerships are made. David Levine in 11B has expressed an interest.
David Levine can barely write his own name.
Still,
You'd really replace me?
I don't want to. We're pals. I'd only do it if you told me you couldn't do the work. Now, can you?
Yeah, sure. There'll be other parties.
I like you, Chip. You're a team player. We'll hit a few parties together next weekend when you're not so tied up. Later.
Yeah, right. Have fun.
What's going on? I just saw Mike in the hall. I thought you and he were going to escort Betty and Veronica to the party.
Sherry and Monica.
Whatever.
I decided not to go.
Why?
Too much homework. I've got at least 3 papers to do today.
3? Isn't that an awful lot for an 8th grader?
You wanted me to go to school.
Well, first thing Monday morning, I'm marching down to that school to have a discussion with your teachers.
Mom, no.
Why not? Chip, somebody's got to stick up for you, and when you're not being treated fairly, I've got to fight for you.
Don't fight, Mom. Please. You'll get hurt. Miss Schuster is an ox.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, and thanks for sticking up for me. But this is really my fault. I've been putting it off all year, and it caught up to me.
Well, if that's the way you really feel.
I do. I feel that way.
Are you sure there's nothing you want to tell me?
No, Mom. Only that I love you.
Well, I just hope that Sherry and Monica realize what a great guy they're missing out on.
Yeah.
I admire you.
I'm something else, aren't I?
How we coming?
I finished 6, and they're terrible. Take them and tell everyone else to forget it.
I can't tell these Brooklyn guys to forget it. They're killers. They're from Franklin High. They punch each other out for phys ed.
There's no way I can finish 6 papers before the next game.
So skip the game.
No way.
You got it. These guys are gonna kill us.
Not us. You. They don't even know me. I already missed the party, and now you want me to miss the game? Boy, been a real geek the past few weeks, letting you push me around and tell me what to do. All for nothing. Get lost, Mike.
Hey, wait a minute. What about the other papers?
Let Sherry and Monica write them.
If I knew it would have come to this, I would have dated smarter girls.
Goodbye, Mike.
Come on, Chip. Help me out one more time. When these Brooklyn guys find me, they're gonna break my face. I just gotta have those papers.
Good luck.
You haven't seen me.
I wish. What's with Mike?
He seemed to be in a pretty big hurry.
Something wrong?
Sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
If I told you I'd done something bad, would you hate me?
Of course not. How bad?
I've been writing papers for school. Other kids' papers. For money.
I'll handle this from here, Jenny.
Okay.
Chip, I am surprised at you. You know, you did a terrible thing.
Mike said we were being educators.
Baloney! You were doing exactly the opposite. You were denying other children of an education. And the bottom line is you were cheating.
It was Mike's idea.
And you let him do it. You let him exploit you.
Yeah, I sure did. I'm really sorry, Mom. Bet you think I'm pretty dumb, huh?
No. I don't think you're dumb. You just did a dumb thing. And a dishonest one. On Monday morning, I want you to go down to that school and throw yourself on the mercy of the vice principal.
The vice principal has no mercy.
Even better.
Hey, can I still go to the game?
What?
I didn't think so.
You were right.
But I already missed that party last night. Isn't that punishment enough?
You gave up that party because you wanted Mike to be your friend, not because what you were doing was dishonest.
I don't like it when you're right.
Well, sometimes I don't like it either. But right now, I want you to get into that bed and get a good night's sleep.
Okay. But tell Bob I'm really, really sorry, okay?
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
So, did you tell Chip that the kid from Franklin High was really Lou's nephew?
No, and he must never know we set him up.
Well, he'll never find out from me.
Thanks.
Besides, I mean, when would I have time to tell him? I'll be practicing with my band on our new synthesizer.
Did I ask you for $50?
I see. You know, we have a very unusual family. Someday they might even write a mini-series about us.
What are you talking about?
Son's a forger. Daughter's a blackmailer. Mother's a sucker.
Thanks, Mom.
Hi.
Hi, Kate. How's your mother?
Oh, she's fine. Hey, Jenny. Yeah. Do you happen to know anything about the Peloponnesian Wars?
No, why?
Well, I ran into Mike in the hall, and he said he'd give me $20 if I could give him any information. Maybe Chip could help him. Hey, Chip? Yeah.
Kate? Kate? Yeah. Hold on a sec. I hope Chip learns something from all this. One package lasagna noodles, 6 cans tomato paste.
Okay, what about a vegetable?
She left that up to us. I thought zucchini.
Really?
What's wrong with zucchini?
Nothing. It's just that Dr. Brown is a psychiatrist, and you know how obsessed they are with sex.
You're kidding.
A lot can be read into a zucchini.
Maybe you and Dr. Brown should have a talk between courses.
Hurry up, Chip, or you'll be late for the bus.
How's our budding downhill racer?
Packing everything he owns. I told him for a weekend in the snow he does not need 2 Hawaiian shirts.
I'm ready. Are you sure you have enough warm clothes?
Yes, Mom.
Jeans, sweaters, socks?
Yes, Mom.
Bob, will you make sure that the bus gets off okay?
Yes, Mom.
I wish I were going with you, kid.
You wish you were going on a 2-hour bus trip with 38th graders?
Yeah, you pass around food, sing songs, rap with the teachers.
Oh, which reminds me, you listen to Mr. Humphrey. What he says goes.
I will.
Oh, and don't let any of those daredevils make you go up too high. Stick to the bunny slope.
Oh, Mom.
Come on, Chip, let's go before she makes you promise to stay in the lodge all weekend.
Mom, I can take care of myself. I'm not a kid anymore.
I know. Call me when you get there.
Watch out for the abominable snowman.
Don't ski into any trees.
Oh, Mom.
Don't worry, Allie. He's going to be fine.
Oh, you're probably right. Mr. Humphrey will watch out for them.
Let's get back to the Browns' dinner party.
Are artichokes sexy?
Only to other artichokes.
Oh, I'm glad he straightened out.
Allie, I'm back.
I'm in Chip's room.
Oh, man, the market was so jammed. They were out of French bread. We'll have to stop at the bakery. Whoa, what hit this place?
Hurricane Chip. Oh, listen to this. Dear Chip, is this class boring or what? Right back. Linda.
Who's Linda?
Girl who dots her eyes with little hearts.
All girls in the 8th grade dot their eyes with little hearts.
Wonder why he never mentioned her. You want some gum?
Sure. Probably because you're the mom and she's a girl?
Yeah, probably. They're so private at this age. If it wasn't for laundry, I wouldn't have a clue.
My mom did her best detective work that way.
Let's see. 1 crumpled test paper. B+.
Oh.
Yeah. 1 comb with fewer teeth than Leon Spinks. And 1... One condom.
You didn't like your meatloaf?
I'm too upset to eat.
Allie, probably not what you think it is.
I think it's a condom, Bob. What do you think it is?
I mean, he's probably just carrying it around to feel grown up.
Maybe. But where did he get it?
Oh, there's a million places he could have gotten it. From a friend, in a drugstore, a vending machine.
Vending machines? Whatever happened to bubble gum?
It doesn't work as well, Allie.
I think Kate's right about the best friend. You know, when I was 15, Doug Bergeson and I stole some from his older brother just because it was cool to carry him around in your wallet. I carried that thing around so long you'd see the imprint through the leather. I was some cute kid.
Real cute, just like a Norman Rockwell painting.
Well, no, my point is I never had a chance to use it. By the time opportunity knocked, I think I've made my point.
You know, I don't think it does any good to second guess him. The best thing to do is just ask him.
Right. Bob, we should go up to that ski lodge right now.
Allie, I don't want you to think that I'm taking this lightly, but embarrassing him in front of his friends and cutting short his weekend is not the best way to handle this, especially since we don't know the facts.
Bob's right. It could be very innocent.
You forget, I found it in the same pocket as the love note from Linda.
Love note? All she said was the class was boring.
Obviously, she's a thrill seeker. Oh, God, what if they're on the same trip?
We have nothing to worry about. The boys and girls are staying in separate sections of the lodge.
Besides, you yourself said that Mr. Humphrey was going to keep a close watch on them.
How do I know what Mr. Humphrey will do? I don't even know what I should do.
You should talk to Chip.
I know. But it was hard enough talking to Jenny about sex.
Allie, I told the weekend anchor I'd sub for him Sunday night. But if you want me to, I'll stay and talk to Chip. Unless you think his real father should talk to him.
Charles?
She's right. He should probably talk to somebody who's actually had sex.
Morning, Allie. Is the coffee ready?
Oh, I finished it. You'll have to make a fresh pot.
What's all this?
Hors d'oeuvres.
For which army?
For Dr. Brown's party.
It's a sit-down dinner for 6. You have finger food here for 50.
Well, what we don't feed them, we can freeze. I was up all night. I had to do something.
You were up all night. Did you eat breakfast?
No. I kept searching for an explanation. Where did it come from? Why is he carrying it around?
Allie, you got to calm down. Because staying up all night on an empty stomach is not going to help the situation. You want me to scramble you some pancakes?
No. My stomach's in knots. My head is spinning. Chip is my little boy.
He's not such a little boy.
Well, he's not a man yet, either.
Aren't teenagers frustrating? You don't know whether to read them a story or loan them the car. Hi, Mom. Hi, Kate.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi, you must be having some party.
Catering one.
Ben and I left the tape over here the other day.
Yeah, the rental's gonna kill us.
Jenny, has Chip talked to you about any girls lately?
No, not that I can think of. Oh, wait, you know, he did mention that he thought Christy Brinkley was hot.
Christy Brinkley.
I doubt she's the one.
Why are you talking about this? I mean, what makes you think Chip's interested in a girl?
I found a condom in his pocket.
A what?
One of these. I found one of these in his pants pocket.
Way to go, Chip!
The reason I'm telling you is that if you know anything, I want you to tell me.
Chip's just a little kid. Why, just last week he was asking me if people's noses get mushed when they kiss.
See, Al?
See what? It sounds as though he's planning on kissing someone.
I don't know, Mrs. Barsky. When I was a kid, it was cool to steal one of those from your dad, just to carry it around.
Yeah, I've heard of kids who did that.
Why is everybody in such a hurry to grow up? It is not that much fun being an adult.
Mom, just don't worry. Try and relax.
Yeah, Chip's a good kid.
Jenny.
Hello.
Hi, Dr. Brown. I'm Kate McCardle. This is Allie Barsky.
Come in, please. I see you dress alike.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, only when we work.
Of course. I can't tell you how glad I am you agreed to take this job on such short notice. We just had to celebrate when my husband won the award for sexual deviance.
You actually give an award for that?
My husband's a psychiatrist, too. He's a Freudian. I'm a Jungian. Our guests are mostly Gestalt. They should be arriving soon. I'd like to sit down to dinner at 8. Will that work out all right for you?
Allie? Huh? Dr. Brown would like to serve dinner at 8.
Oh, sure. I thought we would start out with oysters Rockefeller.
For no particular reason.
And then we'd go on to Caesar salad, lasagna, stuffed artichokes. Oh, do you want the condoms before or after dessert?
Excuse me?
Coffee. When do you want me to serve the coffee?
Well, after dessert will be fine, thank you. Oh, that'll be Dr. Goldstein. He's obsessively punctual. Now, if you need anything, you'll let me know.
Thanks, we're fine. Do you want to serve the condoms before dinner or after dessert?
It was on my mind. It just slipped out.
Well, thank God it was a Freudian slip and she's a Jungian analyst. Maybe she won't make too much out of it.
I don't know how I'm going to make it through this job.
Could you believe what her husband won the award for? I told you these psychiatrists are obsessed with sex.
Well, at the moment, so am I. My mind is racing with things to say to Chip. My heart's palpitating. I think I'm hyperventilating.
Allie, that's just too much coffee on an empty stomach and no sleep.
Are you sure I'm not having a heart attack?
It's just your body reacting to the caffeine.
I think it's overreacting. I'm feeling dizzy. What should I do?
Bend over.
What?
No, come here. This is an old actor's trick that Max taught me. You unlock your knees, you drop like this, you bend over, and you shake out all the tension.
If I bend over, I'll fall down.
No, you won't. You'll feel good. Trust me.
Tomorrow we're switching to decaf.
Okay, just shake. How do you feel?
Nauseous.
Just keep on shaking like this. We're going to add a little vocalization, okay? We're going to take a deep breath and let it out.
Oh.
Not oh. Allie? She told him I can tell. Every time I walk in there, the conversation stops and 12 trained eyes are trained on me.
Maybe it's because Charles and I got a divorce and he didn't have his father at a crucial time.
Allie, will you just put Chip on hold for a second? Those people think you're crazy. I mean, they're looking to see what we're going to do next.
We're going to serve the stupid salad.
All right, can we serve it calmly and professionally this time?
I'll try my best.
Pretty awful. Well, he's obviously repressed.
That would be my diagnosis.
It sounds like she's trying to force him to remain a child.
Precisely. She's just not allowing him to grow as an individual.
So you're fairly certain it's the mother?
Isn't it always the mother? Oh, sure. Blame the mother. Boy, that really burns me up.
Allie, you cannot take the fact that you're upset about Chip out on the guests. They have a right to their own opinions.
They weren't voicing their opinions. They were mother bashing.
They were talking about one individual case.
Oh, you heard what she said.
Isn't it always the mother?
Face it, Kate, we're psychology's scapegoats.
Maybe we are, but tonight we're also psychology's caterers. And if you don't calm down, we're going to get thrown out of here.
Sorry, I'm upset.
All right. Will you do me a favor?
Don't ask me to bend over again.
I won't.
What are you doing?
I'm pouring a shot of brandy.
That's for the crepe Suzette.
Yeah, well, what's left in the bottle can be for the crepe Suzettes. What's in the glass is for you.
Me?
Sip.
No change.
Give it time. How's the lasagna doing?
Oh, bet you it's almost done.
Yeah. Great. Let's start arranging these plates.
Oh, first I have to refill the wine glass.
Allie, I'll refill the wine glasses. You stay here.
Kate, I am calm. The brandy is working.
That's good. Take the lasagna out to cool and I'll be right back. They need more bread.
It's in the oven.
I'll get it. What was that?
I hiccuped.
Oh, are you all right?
I'm feeling much better now. How's everything out there?
Allie, they are crazy about your lasagna. Maybe that's the wrong choice of words, but still, I think we've redeemed ourselves.
Good.
Allie, where are you going?
I'm gonna serve her bread.
Allie! Al! Saranja! Are you sure you're okay?
I'm feeling a little dizzy. Is it getting warm in here or what?
Allie, where's the brandy glass I gave you?
It's over there. Do I need another sip?
No. As a matter of fact, it looks as though just a couple little sips was plenty on an empty stomach.
It's very hot in here. Don't you think maybe instead of the crepe Suzettes, we should just serve ice cream?
Don't worry about dessert. I'll take care of it. You just hang on, okay? I'll fix the crepes. Allie, we're out of brandy.
How can that be? I just had a couple of sips.
There was a half of a bottle of brandy here.
I'm sorry. I'll get some more. It's hot in here.
Al, I think I should make you... How about a cup of coffee?
Oh, no, nothing hot.
The meal is just marvelous.
That's just great. We're just making dessert.
Does it seem hot in here to you?
Not particularly.
Well, she's been working very close to the stove. Sit over here. It's very cool.
Is there more garlic bread?
I was going to bring it out here.
Well, I'll bring it out in a minute. We just have a small problem.
Yes, I'm beginning to sense that.
Well, it's just that we're planning to serve these beautiful crepe Suzettes, and we accidentally brought an empty bottle of brandy.
I see.
Is there a liquor store near here?
I keep a bottle in the library. Why don't you come with me?
Oh, that's great. That's perfect. Thanks.
You stay there and don't move.
Stay. Okay, forgot the bread. Okay. Right.
It wasn't.
Well, how long did it take you to actually complete the study?
Oh, 3 years more or less. I had to conduct over 100 interviews and...
Bread?
No, thank you.
Leave it here for later. Didn't you like your lasagna?
Oh, it was delicious, but I'm on a diet.
Not me. I'd like to have seconds.
So you're gonna eat?
Who wants to field this one?
Are you feeling all right?
Fine. No, actually, I'm depressed. No, concerned is a better word, but don't pay any attention to me. Just go ahead with your dinner.
Are you concerned about a drinking problem?
No. I'm not going to tell you what I'm concerned about because it involves my son, and you're just going to say it's because I'm the mother. But 8th grade is too young to be having sex. Oh, I know. You guys think it's okay, because Kate says all you guys think about is sex.
Allie?
Hi, Kate.
Feeling any better, Allie?
Oh. The headache's gone, but the humiliation is coming back. I'm beginning to remember everything I said.
It's nothing that they don't hear every day.
From crazy people.
From people with problems.
Speaking of which...
You guys, I had the best time in my whole life. I went on all the lifts and all the trails. From now on, I live to ski.
Looks like we have an Olympic champ in '96.
Oh, man, it's such a rush. It's the most fun thing I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah. Are you okay, Mom?
Oh, yeah, I just had a little headache. I'm so glad you had a good time. Hey, why don't you go into your room and unpack your suitcase?
Okay. Do you think we can maybe go skiing next weekend?
Maybe. We'll talk.
All right.
So when are you going to have this little talk?
Now, I just needed a few moments to collect my thoughts.
It's not going to be that hard. Just remember what the doctors told you.
Seek professional help. May I come in?
Sure, Mom. So, did you think about us going to the mountains next weekend?
Not just yet. I have something else on my mind.
What's up?
Chip, do you remember when I took you to see Top Gun and Kelly McGillis asked Tom Cruise over for dinner and they had some wine and they were staring at each other for a long time and I sent you out for popcorn?
Yeah.
I sent you out for a reason. Do you know why?
You were hungry?
No. I didn't want you doing what Tom Cruise did.
You don't want me to be a fighter pilot?
This isn't working. Chip, I found a condom in your pocket.
Mom!
What were you doing with a condom in your pocket?
It wasn't mine.
You were just carrying it around for a friend?
Eddie gave it to me. He was passing them out to everybody.
Eddie was passing around condoms?
Mom, do you have to keep saying that word?
Well, Chip, if you're old enough to have one in your pocket, you're old enough to hear the word. Oh, and by the way, I don't think you're old enough to be carrying one around.
All the guys do it. It's no big deal.
So you weren't entertaining any thought of using one?
Oh, has anyone ever died from embarrassment?
It can't happen. I tried it last night. Chip, you shouldn't be embarrassed to talk about sex. It should be something that we can talk about together.
Thanks, Mom, but sex and mothers just don't go together.
Chip, mothers have sex.
Oh, man.
As a matter of fact, it's a prerequisite for the job, and it's something we ought to be able to talk about.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Well, I want to know how you feel about it, what you think about it.
Sounds pretty good.
As good as skiing?
Yeah.
Well, it is. But there's a big difference. Skiing is recreational. Sex is a part of an adult relationship that involves love and commitment.
I know.
I'm not talking about a teenage crush.
I think I'm too young, don't you?
Much too young.
How old do you have to be?
Well, there's no set age. But when you get there, you'll know it. And at that time, I hope you'll remember to use a...
Mom, please, don't keep saying it.
Chip, people don't die from embarrassment. But they can die from ignorance.
I know.
Do you also know that birth control is as much a man's responsibility as it is a woman's?
Yes. Are we almost done with this talk?
Yeah. But I'm glad we had this talk. Communication is very important. You know, Bob thought he was the one that should have the talk with you, but I'm glad it was me.
Bob knows?
Yeah.
Oh, man, does Kate know too?
Yes, but it's okay. We're adults. We understand. And now that we're comfortable enough to talk about sex, we can talk about it anytime, right?
Yeah, I guess. But not...
State? Just the front of it. Oh, the part that faces the back of New Jersey. Right. Yeah. This is the dumbest thing you have ever talked me into.
Allie, if you were catering a cocktail party for an Italian band...
I'd make Italian food because I know how to make Italian food. I do not know how to make sushi. Ah! Oh, damn!
Hi, what's to eat? I'm starving.
Oh, Chip, come try these.
What are you making?
Finger food.
What is it?
Try it, it's delicious.
You like it?
What's in it?
Cucumbers, rice, rubbish.
What does he know? He's not a gourmet.
Look, Mom, I'm really sorry I didn't make my bed this morning, but this is your idea of a fair punishment?
Chip, this is not a punishment. Why don't you go make your bed? I'll make you a tuna sandwich.
No more fish, Mom. Raw, cooked, or swimming. I'm going back to peanut butter. And Kate, you tried to kill me.
This was a mistake. I know it.
Allie, we are so lucky to have this job. The Japanese are big party givers. Buy a building, throw a party. Buy a company, throw a lunch. Buy and eat, that's all they do. If the word gets out that we cater for them, we're going to have more jobs than we can handle.
If you say so. I just want it to be good.
Of course it's good. If you like that kind of food.
You don't like it?
Well, you know me. I'm a nut for American food. Spaghetti, tacos, chow mein. Have you packed?
Yes. I feel terrible leaving you with all this stuff.
Come on, it's a piece of cake.
Oh, listen, don't forget to defrost the Swedish meatballs and the quiche Friday night for the Gormans on Saturday.
Allie, that wedding is not for a month.
Kate, I told you, the Gormans are coming over on Saturday morning with their daughter to taste test the hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
You're gonna forget. I'm coming back Friday night instead of Saturday.
Will you stop? I'm not gonna forget, and even if I do, you'll call me 10 times over the weekend to remind me. Now go. Get ready for your plane while you still have a finger left to hail a cab.
Oh, Hero will be here in time to help you finish up and load the car.
You already told me. Now go on. You can still make the 3 o'clock shuttle.
What is the fall line distance of Mount McKinley?
Is that going to help me get a job?
You do know what a fall line is, don't you?
Fall line is a German wife.
Oh.
No, that's it. Concussion. I need mouth to mouth.
Aw, man, come on. Not in front of the kid.
Did you do your homework?
Don't worry about me. I'm not the one who needs a babysitter. You two are.
Hi, guys. You remember Hero, right?
Hi, sure.
Hi.
Mom called. She wants you to call her and tell her how it went.
Oh, okay.
Did they eat the live fish?
First of all, Chip, they are not live fish. They are raw fish. And yes, they ate most of them, but I brought the rest of these back for you.
Oh, that's great.
Well, I love sushi. Want some, Ben?
Sure.
Oh, Kate, it's a little spicy.
Too much wasabi, Kate.
What's that? Allie made them. I don't even know what's in them.
Oh, wasabi is a spicy horseradish. We Japanese are more used to it than the Americans.
Hello? Oh, hi, Allie.
I just walked in.
Whoa!
Oh, we were a big hit. Lots of arigatos. Hiro says that means thank yous.
Whoa!
Oh, that's Hiro. He just tasted your cassava. Wasabi. Wasabi. I guess you were a little free and easy with it in the sushi, but everybody ate it. So have a good time. You were a big hit with the Osaka set.
Whoa!
Here's your lunch. It's peanut butter and jelly.
Good.
That's Lou.
Good morning, Legs. You wanted all the papers?
Thanks, Lou. Here, Chip, will you go through that one?
What are you looking for?
Well, we catered a party at a bank yesterday, and I think there'll be a story about it in the paper. They had a $40 million Rembrandt on display.
Are you kidding? You never catch me laying out 40 mil for a Rembrandt.
Oh, really? What's your top?
Who's Darrell Everly?
Oh, he's the food critic for the New York Telegraph.
Did you see him last night?
I wouldn't know him if I fell over him.
He was there last night. Uh-oh.
What?
I think he says your food stinks.
Let me see this. The food was served by Kate and Allie caterers. Unfortunately, they served it in a bank instead of a fire station. The raw fish was so hot that it was well done by the time it reached my mouth. What these women know about cooking could fill an emergency room?
That's pretty funny.
It is not.
I made a mistake.
This could put us out of business. What am I gonna do?
Hold it. I got a great idea.
Really, Lou, what?
All right, it might sound a little crazy, okay? But my buddy's got a go-go bar in Jersey. I think you make a great dancer.
Will you get out of here?
Oh, Liz, we're coming back.
What's coming back?
I'll buy you the boots.
Your mom is gonna kill me. What am I gonna do?
Kate, why don't you just bring this food critic some of Mom's usual hors d'oeuvres?
That is such a great idea. Of course. I'll defrost some of the hors d'oeuvres that she put aside for the Gormans. That will really impress Mr. Everly.
Agnes!
Yes, sir. Here's a list of new restaurants that opened this month.
Oh, God. Why did I take this job?
Because you're too cheap to pay for your own meals.
I don't know why I didn't fire you years ago, Agnes.
Because you're too cheap to pay for a good secretary, too. By the way, that woman is still waiting.
How long has she been here?
At least an hour.
She's been sitting out there an hour?
Standing. You had me remove the chairs.
Oh, yes. Ah. Well, let's hear what she wants.
Miss McCardle!
Hello, Mr. Everly. I'm Kate McCardle. Kate and Allie Caterers.
Ah! What is that?
This is our more typical fare. These are baked chicken wings and Swedish meatballs, and these are little quiches. Oh, try these, Mr. Everly.
You served the hors d'oeuvres last night, and I reviewed them. If they were not your best, you shouldn't have served them.
Mr. Everly, the comments in your paper this morning could ruin our business forever. Please try these before they get cold. These meatballs are my partner's secret recipe.
Miss McCardle, if you don't mind, in 1 hour, I'm going to a restaurant to have real food. So please, take your traveling kitchen out of here. Good day.
Are you all? Kate, you should be home making a delicious, healthy home-cooked meal for my son. We're going out. I'll talk to you in the morning. Love you, Chip. Love you too, Kate.
Not for long.
Remember the Gormans.
Darrell Everly here. God only knows why I tasted one of those Swedish meatballs, but I must confess I was compelled to finish all of them, and the chicken wings as well. Read my column tomorrow. You should be quite pleased.
Hi, what's going on?
Lou's on his way up with the morning paper.
Oh, yeah, that guy told you to look in his column today. Do you think your name will be in it?
Oh, as long as he says something good about our company, I don't care if my name's in it or not.
I never had my name in the paper.
You will. I can see it now. Chip Lowell elected 50th U.S. president.
Would you mind if it said Chip Lowell, elected 50th U.S. president and now engaged to Christy Brinkley?
That's Lou.
Thanks, Lou.
Maybe I should start a paper route. Hey, Slugger.
Hey, Lou.
Cup of coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
Right, bad for your heart.
Why do you drink it then?
Lou doesn't have a heart.
What's the matter, Kate?
I can't find Daryl Everly's column in here anywhere.
Good. Ain't he the one who said your food was lousy?
Yeah, but he changed his mind, and his column is usually in the food section, but... Oh, my God.
What? What happened?
This is terrible. This is awful.
What, another picture of Mayor Koch?
Daryl Everly, renowned food critic from the New York Telegraph, died late last night. Obituary in Monday's column.
You're kidding.
How could he do this to me?
And I got no heart?
Somewhere in his office is a good review of our food. Could be the last review he ever wrote. It's a classic. We'll be famous.
Only if they print it, Kate.
They will, Chip. Trust me. I really appreciate this, Agnes. I really do. I know how upset you must be about poor Mr. Everly.
If I were upset, I wouldn't be here. He was a bat.
A bat?
A bat and a Scrooge. I worked for him for 15 years, and he never gave me a present, birthday, Christmas, or otherwise. And he was worse than a Scrooge. He was a Scrooge with indigestion.
He had a bad stomach?
Always. Either from bad food or from overeating good food. If he didn't burp every 5 minutes, I'd run in to see if he was still alive.
What did he die from?
Probably some bat disease. He evidently came back here after Chez Raoul last night, typed his review of the food and his retraction of his column on your food, flew home, and died. This is the retraction.
Thank you. Oh, wow, this is so great. Do you think they'll print this?
Oh, it's up to the feature editor to decide, but I called him.
Thanks.
What's this all about, Agnes?
Well, Ebenezer wrote a retraction of a pan of her company, and he left it on his desk last night. She wants it printed.
I'm Kate McCardle. This is the retraction.
Hello, Miss McCardle.
Isn't it wonderful? I can't wait to read it in your fine paper.
Is this all Daryl left?
He also wrote a review of his dinner at Chez Raoul's, the French joint.
Let's see. All right.
Yes?
Sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. Do something that you won't be sorry for. Print that.
Well, this retraction is too trivial to print at this time. I'm sorry.
But this could help.
I'm sorry.
Do you think I could have it?
Let's see, why not? Here.
Thank you. Do you have a copy of it? You know, in case you change your mind.
Yes.
Great. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Boy, this is so great. It's so beautifully written, really. Hi.
Hi.
You want to read something great?
Oh, this is a great retraction, Kate.
Isn't it? So, are you proud of your mother and me?
Sure.
Proud enough to call 8 million people in the city and read it to them over the phone?
They won't print it, huh?
No. I even thought of taking out a full-page ad in the paper and printing it myself.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, but I bet a full-page ad's pretty expensive, huh?
$26,000.
Ah, go for it.
Yeah.
That's so unfair. But did you try any other papers?
Yeah, they're all the same.
You know, Kate, why don't you just, write a letter to the editor quoting the retraction word for word? I mean, that way you'll get all the information into the paper and it won't cost you a penny.
Now you know why I agreed with your mother that you should go to college. You're a genius.
Yeah, I'm majoring in that. There, that's it.
Oh, great. Dear sir, only hours before Daryl Everly passed away, he typed the following retraction of his review of Kate and Allie Caterers. This afternoon, a lunatic brunette burst into my office. Did you have to include that part?
Well, we can't tamper with any part of it or else they'll think that we tampered with the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
So I finished writing up the retraction and then I wrote up that summary.
Okay. And so Mrs. Barsky and I feel that it would be an injustice, not only to us, but to the memory of Daryl Everly, this is great, not to print what, in fact, were his final thoughts. Yours truly, give me the pen, Kate McCardle. Great. I'm gonna mail this, boy, are we ever good writers.
You sure you don't need my help with the Gormans?
Oh, no, Chip. You go to the game. Jenny's coming over. If I need any help, she'll be here.
Okay. Kate?
Yeah, Chip?
Mom forgot to leave me money. You see, after the game, I usually go to this Chinese restaurant and then to the movies and I buy candy and stuff.
How much?
$15.
How much?
11.
You were lying before?
Not to you. It's $15 if I have to pay the usual $7 for a movie ticket. But if I say I'm under 12, then the ticket's only $3. If you want me to lie, just give me 11.
Don't lie.
Thanks, Kate.
Have fun. Welcome.
Hello. Are you Kate or Allie?
Oh, I'm Kate. You must be Mrs. Gorman.
Yes.
And Mr. and Janine, the bride-to-be. Thank God.
Oh, listen, congratulations. Come on in, sit down at the table.
Thank you so much for letting us sample your hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, it's not a problem. Here they are. Chicken wings and the meatballs and the quiches.
Very nice.
They just came out of the microwave. You're right on time.
Everything smells so wonderful. Kate!
What's the matter?
Did you mail that letter?
Yeah, last night you saw me.
Shoot, I was hoping you'd go to the mailbox and forget to mail it.
Why? It was a wonderful letter.
Yeah, it said Everly died the day he ate your food.
Right?
You didn't see today's paper?
No.
Daryl Everly dies of food poisoning.
Oh, my God. Yo, hold that. Sorry.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing.
What are you doing?
Well, I just remembered these are the Schwartz's hors d'oeuvres. Yours aren't defrosted yet. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
But won't these be the same as we get?
No.
Well, I'm not sure that we can come back tomorrow.
Well, if you taste these, you definitely won't be back tomorrow. Agnes! Oh, I'm so glad I found you. You've got to help me.
What's wrong now?
Last night, I mailed a letter to the editor telling him that Everly tasted our hors d'oeuvres the day he died of food poisoning.
You killed him?
No, Agnes, it was a coincidence.
So what do you want from me?
Well, I was hoping you'd help me find the letter before the editor reads it and possibly prints it.
Your life is a mess, isn't it?
Yes, Agnes, it is. Please?
Well, let's go down to the mailroom and get it before Erwin and his little people distribute it.
Agnes, you're terrific.
Erwin!
Hello, we're here. Oh, hi, Jenny. No, I don't think your mom is home yet. Terrible, it went awful. They couldn't find my letter in the mailroom. I don't know what else to do. It doesn't matter anyway. Your mom will be home in 5 minutes, and I'll be dead in 10. Okay, honey. Thanks, sweetheart. Bye.
May I help you?
Most likely.
Yes,
You must be Allie.
that's correct.
Well, how do you do? I'm Agnes Hobart, Daryl Everly's ex-secretary. Well, actually, he's more my ex-boss than I'm his ex-secretary since he's the one that left.
Daryl Everly, the food critic?
The ex-food critic.
He quit?
Everything. He died.
I didn't know.
You've been away?
Yes.
Your partner told you she thought your meatballs killed him, right?
Why don't you come in, Miss...
It's Mrs., but Mr. has another Mrs., so if you know a good-looking 60-year-old, don't hold back.
Suppose you tell me about my meatballs and Mr. Everly.
Well, you're aware of the retraction, the review, this letter? You don't know a hell of a lot, do you?
I told you I was away.
Well, to make a long story short, Everly panned your party at the Sumi Numi Bank. Your partner brought him your meatballs to taste. He loved them, wrote a column about them, and then apparently died of food poisoning before it was printed.
Apparently?
They just found out it wasn't food poisoning. It was an allergic reaction to something he ate at Chez Raoul. Well, I found her letter, and I suppose she wants to have it printed now. You don't know?
No.
And you have no idea what's in it?
No.
Were you away or in a coma?
My partner doesn't tell me everything. Why don't I give this to her and let her decide?
Fine.
And thank you, Mrs.
Agnes. And he can be 65, too.
Well, I'll keep my eyes open.
Yeah, 66, 67 is fine. 70.
What?
Hi, Allie.
Hi, Kate.
So, did you have a good time?
Great. How are the kids?
Oh, they're great. Chip's at the movies.
Good. So, how was it while I was gone?
Great. Fine. Perfect.
Anything special happen?
Special? No. Like what?
Oh, anybody call? Drop by? Drop dead?
What?
I'm just kidding. Oh, you know those meatballs I made for the Gormans?
What about them?
Well, you know those little ant traps with the ant poison in them that we keep up in the cupboard?
Yeah?
Well, I was making the meatballs and one of the ant traps fell in. Well, I got it out really quickly. I don't think any poison got in, but did the Gormans say anything?
Oh, Allie.
What?
Oh, Allie.
What?
We killed Daryl Everly.
The food critic? What are you talking about?
I fed him your poisoned meatballs.
Oh, hey. Kate, you know, we're friends and all of that, but I was in Washington. I have witnesses.
Allie, what are you saying?
Well, you could plead temporary stupidity for making me make the sushi, and they might take... Hi! You're home early.
I wanted to show you what I got.
Well, I picked up some stuff for us to make a salad.
Oh, I already got carrots.
Oh, my God, are those real?
Yes, real diamonds, real sapphires, and 18-karat gold bracelets.
Are we in big trouble now? Are there going to be bullhorns shouting your name from the street?
No, we're going to sell this stuff.
To a fence?
No, not to a fence. To friends and relatives and business acquaintances.
Like Amway, only shinier.
Allie, when I went out to dinner with David Sanford the other night, we doubled with a friend of his who's in the jewelry business.
Was he dressed in black and wearing sneakers?
It was legitimate. And he told me that a lot of women are selling jewelry nowadays and that we could do it very easily.
We're gonna work for him?
No, we're working for us. He gives us all this stuff on consignment, and then we can sell it for half of what it costs the stores and still make a great profit.
I don't know, Kate.
Oh, come on, Allie. Try on a couple of these rings.
Oh, they're so beautiful. I hate to touch them. Let me wash my hands.
Oh, come on. Think of it this way. 8 million years ago, this stuff was just coal.
Is that the price?
No, that's a code. You eliminate the first number and the last number and then change all the commas to periods.
$1,140.
Right, that's what it costs us. But in the store, it would be double that. We can sell it for, say, $1,600 and still make a nice profit. That looks great.
Have Jim. We'll travel.
I better get to work. I've got to set up a luncheon tomorrow with some of my wealthier friends.
The ones that are working, right?
Right. I'll just bring all these golden goodies and these flashes of fire and remind them that diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Don't tell Jenny that. I'm trying to convince her that mothers are a girl's best friend.
She'll learn.
Mom, we had the best time at the game.
Oh, delighted, darling.
Gee, I didn't know that Ivana Trump did her own laundry.
I love all this stuff, especially since I didn't have to pay for it.
Mom, we beat L.A. Fred Lemire got a hat trick.
What was the hat trick?
What do you mean, what was the hat trick?
Well, did he make it disappear or what?
No, I think that's a perfectly legitimate question.
Yeah, if you're from Mars.
Allie, a hat trick is where one player gets 3 goals in the same game.
Why?
I don't think anybody really knows why. It's one of those sports things, kind of like, why do you call a spare in bowling, or why is 2 under par an eagle?
Yes, that says a lot about sports.
These names are meaningful, I'm sure.
I only brought it up so you two wouldn't feel superior about my not knowing about the hat trick. 3 goals, huh? Probably did it with a puck.
You should have seen the game. Just before the end of the 3rd period, one of the guys cross-checked a defenseman against the boards and they got in this big fight. It was unbelievable. It was great.
Just what a mother wants to hear.
Oh, Allie, it was nothing like that. It was all in good, clean fun.
Like World War II?
Kate bought me an official hockey stick. All right, right hand here, left hand here, 18 inches apart and high on the stick. This is your power hand.
Careful.
You gotta take the puck and keep it in the middle of the blade and don't lift your stick too high. See?
Yeah.
And then there's a slap shot.
Wow! 2 more of those and we would have had a lamp trick.
I think I'm gonna try out for the hockey team.
Oh, you'll love it.
You know, I'd prefer it if you tried out for the debating team.
Mom, you can't do this on the debating team.
Yeah, but your nose will stay straight and your teeth where Mother Nature put them.
Mom, Bob played when he was in high school. He didn't get hurt.
Why don't you join the debating team and debate the hockey team? How's that?
Mom, have you ever watched a hockey game and seen the skating and the teamwork and all that? Let's put on sports. They'll show highlights from the game.
Let's go. Ronnie drop passes to Jerome. Hits the skates of Keller. Here comes Melton and slam. What a collision. Stone is hit by the stick. He's down. Out.
It was a cinch. I did it. No problem.
What?
Well, there I was having lunch at McGee's at a table for 4. Of course, there were only 3 of us. And it happened. The breakthrough.
The waiter didn't introduce himself.
No. I sold my first piece of jewelry.
No!
Yes, I just sort of casually mentioned that we were selling jewelry at wholesale prices. White lie. And of course, they wanted to see some of our pieces, so I opened up the case right there between the appetizer and the main course, and Marilyn bought a necklace.
I can't believe it. Did it look good on her? I don't want you pushing anything that doesn't look good on someone.
No, of course, it looked fabulous on her.
This is so exciting. Tell me everything I want to hear.
You would have been so proud of me, Allie. First thing I did was make sure that the lighting was just right. Then I opened up the case. I took out the velvet roll of diamond earrings. And then I Oh, no.
What's the matter?
The pair of $1,600 earrings? One of them is missing.
Oh, no, it can't be missing.
Well, it is, Allie. It's not here.
It's got to be here.
Oh, when you were trying on the earrings the other day.
I put everything back and I checked. Look again.
I'm looking.
Okay. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm not going to open my eyes until you find it. Did you find it?
No, I gotta call the restaurant right away.
Well, no, wait. Let's retrace your steps. You had it in the bedroom when you were packing up the case.
Hi, this is Kate McCardle. I had lunch there this afternoon with 2 friends. We were at the table in the corner by that really ugly fake tree. That's the one. I lost a diamond earring. Did anyone turn it in?
What'd he say?
He asked me what town in Nebraska I was from.
Hi.
Oh, hi, honey. We're in big trouble. Kate lost an earring.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kate, but don't worry. It'll show up.
Will it, Bob? Will it? Do you promise?
Well, that was a guess.
You guess? He guesses?
Let's check the bedroom. It might be there.
Okay.
Hi, Bob.
Hey, champ.
Where's Mom?
Oh, up in Kate's bedroom looking for a lost earring.
Bob, you love hockey, right?
Yeah, it's a great game.
Better than debating?
I think so. Why?
Well, I checked out the debating team and hockey team at school.
So?
No contest. I want to be on the hockey team.
Hey, that's terrific.
Well, all I need is to get this parental consent form signed.
Oh, sure. There you go.
Great, thanks. You'll come and watch me practice and give me tips?
I'll teach you everything I know, but that'll be a short lesson.
Oh, come on. It'll turn up. These things always have a habit of turning out for the best.
You have such a talent for turning a crisis into a cliche. This is a $1,600 earring that's missing.
No, it's not. The pair costs $1,600. This is one earring. It's an $800 earring.
Why don't I feel any better? Will you keep an eye on that jewelry? I'm going to go down to McGee's and check for myself.
Sounds serious.
Well, we're handling this jewelry on consignment. Kate lost one of the pieces.
Oh, I'll tell you what. I got to unpack and then I'll come down and help you look for it.
Hey, Mom. Guess who's the newest member of the hockey team?
Hey, I forgot. Chip's got some terrific news.
I'm gonna be a pirate.
There's no future in that. Why don't you be a lawyer?
No, the team I joined, we're called the Pirates.
I was a chipmunk.
Bob signed the consent form.
Did he? He did, didn't he?
Say, Chip, buddy, pal, why don't you go up to your room and practice some shots?
Okay, see you guys later.
How could you have signed this without consulting me?
Don't you want him to play?
I think it's dangerous. You know I do. How could you sign this without consulting me?
Yeah, well, you saw him. He was so excited. Oh, come on. You'll see. He'll be good. You'll be proud.
That is not the point, and you know it.
All right, I know. You're worried about him getting hurt. It's possible. It's a contact sport. But look, the kids are well protected and padded. I mean, he could get hurt doing a lot of other things. You don't want to overprotect him.
This has nothing to do with overprotecting him. If Chip wanted to play hockey and you agreed with him, you still should have consulted with me first.
Well, I think you're making too big a deal out of this. It's not an earth-shattering decision. I didn't give him permission to drop out of school and join the circus.
Bob, you could have nipped this whole thing in the bud. Now how am I going to tell him I don't want him to play?
Well, I don't think he should. I think he should play.
And I don't, and I'm his mother.
Oh, and I'm not his father. Well, I guess that means I have no authority around here when it comes to Chip and Jenny?
Well, in certain cases, I guess
well,
not.
which cases? Please, let me know which is permissible and which is not. I mean, I guess what you're saying is that I'm just a guy who comes around for weekends for fun and games, and otherwise I should keep my mouth shut?
Oh, no. No, wait a minute. I never said that. And, Bob, this is just a discussion. There's no point in getting angry.
I am not angry. Who's getting angry, huh? Why, do I look angry?
Yes.
Well, I am not angry, okay?
I'm his mother. I have concerns.
I get the picture. You're his mother, and I'm nothing.
Some soup?
Fine.
You want a salad to start?
Fine.
How about some raw octopus and cherries?
Fine.
Some dust?
Fine. Very nourishing.
It wasn't there. The bus boys looked everywhere, even the ladies' room. They came up with nothing. Where am I going to come up with $800? Allie, do you care about this?
Of course I do.
A lot?
Yes.
Bob?
Fine. Yes, of course I care.
Are you mad at me because I lost the earring?
No.
Why are you mad at me?
I'm not mad at you.
She's mad at me.
Oh, good. So what's for dinner?
Octopus, cherries, and dust.
I should have grabbed a burger at McGee's before I came home.
That is a very good idea. I'll be back later, since it appears that I don't count for much here.
Did I miss your first fight?
Bob signed Chip's consent form to play hockey.
So? He's his parent.
Not quite.
But
if you're going to take Bob's side on this, you're the one that's going to be eating raw octopus and cherries.
I wasn't going to take his side.
Good.
I wasn't going to take your side either. You guys are partners. You're going to have to give him his 40% say in everything to do with your kid. You still have your 40%.
It's 80%.
Well, I get 20.
I hate it when you're right.
No, you don't. You hate it when you're wrong.
You're on my side of the bed.
So?
You know I can't sleep on the other side?
I know.
Bob, listen.
Allie, I don't want you to get to bed, turn your back on me, and go to sleep. I think we should talk.
So do I.
Good.
I realize I said some things that I shouldn't have.
Thank you.
So did you.
I thought you just admitted you were wrong.
Well, we were both wrong.
Look, I can't expect the kids to look upon me as a father. But as a friend with some sort of authority around here.
Well, that's fine. You still should have consulted me about the consent form. You know, we should have a 40-40 say in what goes on. Kate thinks she should have 20.
Okay.
Thanks.
Look, I understand your concerns as a mother about Chip getting injured, but you're really depriving him of some terrific experiences.
Like getting hit in the face with a stick?
That's illegal. If a kid hit Chip in the face with a stick, he'd get a 2-minute penalty.
Oh, so it's okay if he gets a penalty if Chip comes home without a nose?
Well, if blood is drawn, it's a 5-minute penalty.
What kind of a game anticipates a player drawing blood?
Come on, you're getting the wrong idea about this. I'll tell you what. I'll find out where the kids practice, get some ice time, and Chip and I will show you what the game's like firsthand.
Ice time? Why can't he just watch a hockey game and eat a Klondike bar?
Come on, will you? Give this a chance.
Oh, I don't know, Bob.
Want your side of the bed back?
No. Night.
You know I can't sleep on this side of the bed.
Move it out, move it out, move it out, move it out.
Chip and I will get our skates on. There's some seats up there.
Okay, Chip, be careful.
Allie.
Whoa, 2 whistles.
I didn't know people got up this early. You think they have coffee? No, they don't open until 5:30 a.m.
Move it out, move it out.
Hello.
Widen up, widen
Couldn't
up
talk
the
him out of
circle,
it, could
widen
you?
up the circle.
Excuse me?
Your son, you couldn't talk him out of playing.
No, he really wanted
Move it
to.
out.
Did he really want to?
Okay,
Did
good
your
job,
husband
good
really
job,
want him
good
to?
job. That a way to be.
Both.
Keep going.
That's too bad. You know, without the macho of these fathers, we could keep our kids in one piece.
Just a second. Sports play a very important part of a kid's life. You know, hockey is the national game of Canada.
Orthodonture is the national profession.
Whoa, 2 whistles, change direction.
Why do they have to have practice at such an early hour?
There's too many kids, too few rinks. The older kids have it reserved after school. The peewees just have to grab the time when they can.
So, how do we look?
Still in one piece. I think you should quit while you're ahead.
Oh, come on. Come on, Chip. Let's show him a couple moves like I showed you at the house.
You didn't happen to see an earring in the locker room, did you?
I'll keep an eye out for you. Hey, will you try to stay awake? Just see, there's no danger.
Hey, Dad, you could use the practice too. Okay, start. Keep those shots low. Keep your head up, Jason. Pick the corner, pick the corner. Keep your shot low, Kerry.
Go, Chip! Wow, Chip's good.
Atta-way, Dad. Almost, almost. Go ahead, keep on, keep on. Keep your head up, keep your head up. Okay, guys, a little 2-on-2. Work hard. That's it. Change up. Go Lowell and Barsky, Parksy and Sloan. Face off right here.
Go, Chip!
Good.
Get them, Susan. Get it past them.
Susan?
My daughter.
Go, Chip! But don't hurt yourself.
Kill him, Susan. Get him.
Excuse me, but that's my son out there. I thought you disapproved of this.
What are you, crazy? They're playing a game. Kill him, Susan.
Kill him! Wound him, Chip! Score! Yay!
All right, Chip! If I were an earring, where would I be?
Hi.
Hi. What'd the doctor say?
Don't ask.
Where's Bob?
You mean no pain, no gain, Barsky?
Oh, my God.
It's not broken, just a sprain.
Oh, the little girl's mother called, and Susan said to say she was sorry.
Sure, she's sorry. You know, she knew just what she was doing. I never saw her coming. She blindsided me. They ought to have height requirements at that rink.
They do. You're 2 feet too tall.
I scored a goal, didn't I?
Does it count when your face hits the puck into the net?
It counts, Allie. It counts.
I'll help you into bed.
So, what did you think?
It was a lot better than I expected. I mean, I really enjoyed watching Chip play. I loved cheering him on.
See, I told you I was right, wasn't I?
Yes, hockey is a lot less dangerous than I thought.
I don't see anything funny about that. I'm coming!
Hi. You must be Allie's husband. I'm Marilyn Springer, Kate's friend.
Oh, hi. Do you mind if I sit down?
Oh, no. Can I help?
Oh, no thanks. I'm sorry, but Kate's not in today.
Oh. Well, I'm so embarrassed. You know what I did?
What did you did?
Well, yesterday I tried on a pair of Kate's earrings, and, well, I forgot to take one off. I hope I didn't cause any problems.
Oh, no, none at all. I'll make sure she gets it.
Well, thanks. Well, gotta run. I hope you heal.
Thanks. Bye.
Hi.
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 Tired, sport?
I barely made it through geometry. Not enough sleep last night.
Any aches and pains from the game, Chip?
Yeah, lots. And it feels great, too.
Chip doesn't complain.
Now that you've seen us on the ice, you don't care if I play, do you?
Oh, I care. But you can play.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh.
Still sore?
Nothing that a neck rub won't help.
Sure.
Oh, that is my favorite part of hockey.
Bob, is there something you want to tell me about yourself?
Oh, that. Marilyn brought it back.
She found it. That's great. It's gone. Completely, totally, irrevocably gone, missing forever.
What might that be, Kate?
Jimmy Hoffa, Bob. The diamond earring and every last cent I've got.
It was an accident, Kate. I don't hold it against you.
Oh, thanks, Ellie. You've been a rock through all of this. What are you smiling at, Bob?
Guess.
You signed a contract with the Rangers. I know. You went over to Susan's and finished her off for good. I don't know.
It's written all over my face.
2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, an ear. My earring! Ah, you've been wearing it all along. It looks very nice on you. Say, I could get you such a deal on the matching necklace. It would look perfect.
Found out about the hat trick.
What's there to find out? You score 3 goals in one game, you get a hat.